Today's the day, guys. I have been waiting for this for a long time. We are going to have an official shampoo froth off. A shampoo frothing showdown. That's what we're doing today. All the buzz right now is about frothing your dog's shampoo. What are the benefits? Why should you froth your dog's shampoo? How to froth your dog's shampoo? Who should froth shampoo? We are going to demo some of the products that I feel would best froth, would be the best frothing products for us to choose from. We have purchased a little cordless juicer. It's a cordless, rechargeable, USB chargeable juicer to froth. This was like a $12 item. We're going to be using that to produce the froth. I have yet to try IGroom products. Today, we are not only trying IGroom products, we're frothing this one, the Squeaky Clean. You know, Petals and Tails is one of my favorite shampoos, especially for troubled skin. We're going to see if frothing Petals and Tails gets more out of our shampoo, gives us more bang for the buck. This is a very good high quality shampoo, especially if your dog is suffering from any type of skin allergies or other problems like that. This is a great shampoo to choose to help your dog through those situations. What if we froth the Petals and Tails? Will it take our Petals and Tails shampoo to a new level? Will it give us more of an effective clean if we choose to froth it? I feel like it will. I have not frothed it yet. You are going to experience that with me today, guys. We are doing this together. I'm so excited. And of course, Nature's Specialty has come out with specific frothing shampoos. They have a strawberry and they have this tangerine gin, which we are going to froth today. We are going to find out how we like it. I'm thinking we're going to like all these products. I cannot wait to see how they froth against each other. This particular product is said to be designed for frothing. Well, let's see if it out-froths IGroom. Does it out-froth Tropiclean, Green Groom? We're going to find out. We're going to be frothing these products today. This is the Tropiclean Pure Plum 42:1 dilution ratio. This is the Green Groom shampoo, which is the Odor Eliminator. This has a dilution ratio of 32:1. The FrothTails is 50:1 dilution. So I can see why this is designed for frothing. We will be talking about that in a minute. The IGroom product is a 16:1 dilution. Petals and Tails did not specify that it is a dilutable product. So we will be frothing it. We're going to find out. We're going to see how it froths on a live dog, a dirty dog. So stay with me, my friends. Let's get frothing. We're going to start with FrothTails because it is a frothing shampoo. It dilutes 50:1, which is a very high dilution. I have a feeling that has a lot to do with why it's such an effective product. Not only are we going to see how it froths being such a highly dilutable shampoo, but then we're going to be applying it to the dog and see how it cleans. So that's the important thing in comparison to our other shampoos that we're going to be working with today. So in just a regular shampoo mixing bottle, I have warm water. And I want to specify right now, guys, listen, pay attention, bring it in. Warm water is what we use to dilute any shampoo. Okay, because if we use cold water, it's going to kind of deflate our suds. We don't want to deflate our suds. We want to inflate our suds. We want more suds. Warm water creates more suds versus cold water. So in this bottle, we have the water that we're going to be adding to our little frothing machine, which is nothing more than a cordless rechargeable juicer that you can purchase off of Amazon. I have linked everything that we will be discussing and demoing today in the description below, so you can go check it out for yourself. Let's get started. This is just so easy. I am so glad I found this on Amazon and thought it's perfect. It's also very affordable. Another very important thing, bring it in before we dilute any shampoo, regardless of if we're frothing it, we're going to be adding it to a mixing bottle or a bathing system. Always shake the product first. You want to mix all of the ingredients that are inside of your product, your dilutable product. So mix it well. Now we can add, and I'm not even going to be measuring this, guys. I'm just going to add little bits. That's it. Because frothing takes the shampoo to new levels. So for this, we're just gonna add the tiniest bit. I'd say, guys, that is a teaspoon of product, okay? Now we're gonna add, oh, I don't know, let's go with, since it's 50 to 1, let's go with that. We can't fill our water up to here, because remember, our froth is going to quadruple in size when we froth it. So that's about how much I'm going to add, and this is going to, you know, for a small dog, this may even be enough shampoo to wash that entire dog. Now we are going to be applying this to a very large poodle breed. Obviously, we'll have to continue frothing as we move forward. So, and with this guy, you just double click this button and froth it up, bud. Froth it up. Oh, that looks nice. All right, we're starting to get way up there. We got to stop before it explodes. So that's why you don't want to add much. You don't need to add much water, guys, because you're going to just double in size what we got here. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. This smells fantastic. Wow. I like it. I love the way it smells, but what's important is how does it clean. It smells absolutely amazing. And we have our froth, as you can see. Very nice. But it was important that we used warm water, guys. Let's see how this performs on a poodle. Okay, guys, it's time for FrothTails. This is the FrothTails, as I explained to you earlier. I'm going to use a loofah to disperse, a wet loofah, by the way, to disperse the foaming power. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, it does feel nice. It feels, yes, this cleans very well. I can definitely feel that. Now, I'm overdoing it a little bit here, guys. What I'm saying is you could have actually used that amount to wash a small dog. So as you can see, that was a teaspoon worth of product. Not bad. Definitely you can push that's enough. Push it around the coat and get it where you need it to be. Don't forget frothing, and actually anytime you bathe your dog, applying your diluted or frothed shampoo to a dry coat, a dry dirty coat, is more effective to clean your dog as it is if you would pre-wet your dog. Believe it or not, it's true. FrothTails did a good job. We'll also be checking this out when he's dry to see how he feels as far as how well it cleaned. Next up, IGroom. 16 to 1 suggested dilution ratio from the manufacturer. These products are highly recommended by a lot of groomers. This is the first time I'm going to be using IGroom at all, ever. And I'm not only using it, I'm frothing it. So I'm excited for that. So let's open up our magic juicer. Should I say our magic frothing machine? And what do we got to do, guys? Bring it in. What do we got to do? Shake it up. Shake the product before you use it so you mix all the ingredients. You're going to get sick of hearing me say it. I'm going to say that every time that we mess with the shampoo today. And I'm not measuring. I can see that IGroom is very thick. That tells me it is very concentrated. Even though it says 16 to 1, I'm thinking it's more powerful than that. So I am actually adding the same amount of shampoo regardless of the dilution ratios. That looks about, I'm adding about a teaspoon. Okay, that's about right. Because I realize when we're frothing, we're taking it to a whole different level, even though it's dilutable. And I will say, guys, if you don't add the water, you're not activating the product the way it was designed to be activated. So don't think that you can just froth the shampoo without adding water. Warm water, and we got to be remembering how much we added to our last. It was about that much. All right. We can't add much more than that anyway, regardless of the dilution ratio, because this stuff is just going to grow like a cloud in here and end up popping its cork. So we don't want that to happen. All right, so are we ready, my friends? Got our warm water and our IGroom Squeaky Clean shampoo. All these products and tools that we're using today are linked below. Double click. Wow. Ooh. That frothed very quickly. Interesting. Can't wait to smell it. I bet you guys wish you could. Wow. Wow. IGroom, you smell good. It frothed identical to the FrothTails. There are differences in prices, guys. Don't forget, I've linked all the prices for you. I've already done the math and the homework. What do we have here? Nice, thick froth. Remember, we have to use warm water too, not cold. Guys, I feel like, don't hate me if I say this, I feel like IGroom just outperformed Nature's Specialty, FrothTails, which is designed for frothing. I'm not going to drink this. All right, but we are going to see how it cleans on a poodle. Wow, that's some froth right there. All right, guys, this is the IGroom. IGroom froths very nicely. This is their Squeaky Clean. Beautiful. So we're going to, wow, try the IGroom on his leg. Ooh, tell you what, this feels so silky. I like the way the IGroom feels as compared to the FrothTails, which is a Nature Specialty product that's made for frothing. Stop. He doesn't like his feet messed with. Yeah, I really like the way this IGroom, this feels, I wish I could explain it to you. I'm going to do the best I can. It feels silky, soft. It's easily spreadable. As a froth, I think IGroom is a fantastic product to froth. Now, don't get me wrong. FrothTails, Nature's Specialty, did a good job too. But right now, I'm going to say I feel like I like the IGroom Squeaky Clean, which is a lower dilution ratio. I feel like it frothed better. And I feel like it's going to produce better results by the way his skin and coat feels as I'm using the product. Definitely use a loofah when you froth to distribute the product. Loofahs push your product and spread it much easier than you could by hand. So you would be wasting product if you didn't use a bathing loofah. All right, next, what's next? Tropiclean. Let's try it. You want another one? You do, don't you? Let's keep frothing. I'm having way too much fun with this. Next product is Tropiclean Pure Plum. This is a 42-to-1 dilution. I told you I'm going to be adding the same amount of shampoo, the same amount of water, no matter what the dilution ratio is. Because frothing is, the idea of frothing is that it will save you money in your shampoo. It will save you time. It conserves water. If you're a mobile groomer or you groom your pets at home and you don't have a super awesome, adequate rinse station, this is helpful to you to froth your shampoo. So what do we got to do first, guys? Bring it in. We got to shake it up. Oh, God, this one's heavy. It's a gallon. Always shake your product before you dilute it, no matter what you're using to dilute it. A bathing system, a mixing bottle, or a little frothing machine. We're adding about a teaspoon of product each time. Boy, this smells good. I can smell it already. All right, a teaspoon, which isn't a lot. Okay, that's about right. How do I know that's a teaspoon? I'm actually a very good baker, and I can judge that teaspoon thing. We gotta add our what? Add our what? Warm water, not cold. You guys are gonna get sick of hearing me say this, but it's going to ring in your head when you go to froth your own shampoos. And remember, we add about this much. We wanna make sure we're adding the same amount of water each time we froth, because this is a frothing shampoo showdown. I think it was about that much. All right. We're going to pop our lid on here. and turn on our little powerhouse, our little cloud maker. And remember, the reason why we only add about this much water is because this is going to grow immensely when we froth it. Here we go. When you hear the motor bogging down, that means it's at the top. Okay, so don't blow up your juicer. That seemed to froth very well. This is the Tropiclean Pure Plum. So far, the IGroom frothed very quickly. I noticed that. Woo! Tropiclean, you smell good too! This is nice. We have, obviously, good froth. Seems to be the same consistency as the other two products, which was the IGroom and the FrothTails. Remember, we have to use warm water to froth. Okay, so they're all producing about the same results. The important thing is how they clean, which we're going to be doing that after we froth our last two products. Tropiclean Pure Pet. You're up. Nice froth. Let's see how it feels in the coat. Ooh, that feels good. Smells good too. This is a nice product. Wow. I think the Tropiclean, I can honestly say, is quite possibly comparable to the IGroom. I like it. You can see how easy this is to spread your froth. The idea is you're not wasting any product. It's not running off your dog and going down the drain, guys. You can just easily spread this product down your dog. No problem. Shoot, man, I'd have to say, Tropiclean Pure Plum feels at this point comparable to IGroom. I think it could definitely, those two are neck and neck in the competition. I think, honestly, as far as cleaning power, stop. As far as cleaning power, I hate to say it, but I think we already just kicked Nature's Specialty FrothTails out of the competition. I wasn't that impressed. That surprises me. I love Nature's Specialty products. I love them. Really surprises me. Tropiclean, I still have more to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean that area up from the FrothTails. Not that it didn't clean my dog. I actually thought that the Nature's Specialty was going to come in and kick butt. I thought that none of these products would stand up to the Nature's Specialty FrothTails because it's designed for frothing, and Nature's Specialty makes wonderful products. Not that it's not a wonderful product, but I'm glad that we chose to put it up against the products we did, because I can clearly see that our Tropiclean and our IGroom and our Green Groom, which we're about to test, and our Petals and Tails, it makes me happy to see the strength of those products and the capabilities. Yes. Okay, it's time for Green Groom Odor Eliminator Shampoo. This is a very concentrated shampoo too. It is a 32:1 suggested ratio, so I'm feeling that it should perform very well. Let's shake the product. Right? Bring it in. What do we gotta do? Sorry, I let you down. We have to shake the product. We have to get all the good ingredients inside of here mixed together so it can do what it needs to do in here. Okay, we're going to add about a teaspoon of shampoo, just like all the other products we just demoed. Nice and easy. Okay. And we got to do what? Add warm water, not cold water, warm water. And we are trying to keep this a fair competition. We added about that much water. Yeah? Okay. All right. Put our lid on. We wouldn't want to add much more water than that, guys, anyway, because this is going to grow. We don't want to explode our juicer. Double click. Turn it off when you hear the motor struggling. All right, that means you're at the top. Ooh. And yes, this shampoo, this odor eliminator, it definitely does eliminate odors on your dogs if you have a smelly, greasy dog. Smells good. What do you think, guys? No, it is nice. Froth-wise, the foam in this one feels slightly thinner, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I can tell it's still going to clean. And the idea of frothing is that we're not pouring the shampoo on the dog and letting half of it run down the drain in a mixing bottle. We're adding the froth to the dog and it stays there instead of drips off of my arm or off of the dog. That's the idea of frothing. Good job, Green Groom. I am so excited for the last product because it is actually not even a dilutable product, but it is one amazing product. And that is the Petals and Tails with natural CBD and hemp oil. And we are going to froth it just to see if that helps us get more out of that shampoo, because it is a little bit expensive because of the ingredients that are in it, but it is a very high quality shampoo. So it'll be very interesting. In fact, guys, all of these shampoos today that we're demoing are wonderful shampoos. I do want to say. Green Groom Odor Eliminator. You're up. Let's see what it can do. Produce nice foam, not my favorite. I feel like the foam of this is a little thin compared to the other products that we've tried today. Let's see how it feels. Feels pretty good. Let's work it with our loofah. That actually helps to push this product through the coat and the skin. I know. All these products are good products, guys. Don't get me wrong. We're trying to see which one I would prefer to use for frothing. That's where we're at with this. I'd say the froth from the Green Groom, by frothing the Green Groom Odor Eliminator shampoo, I don't feel like we can push the froth as far as we could with the IGroom and the Tropiclean. Really? I don't care. I don't like that attitude. Don't talk to me that way. All right. It feels good though. All the products seem to clean well. So far, I'd say my favorite is the IGroom, the Tropiclean. Both feel like they held up to each other, I would say. This is nice. Okay, I gotta give it another chance here. We're talking about frothing though. So far, I think I would prefer to froth the IGroom or the Tropiclean. Now we're going to see what I feel about the Petals and Tails, because I actually do use that product a lot on my English Bulldog, who suffers from different types of skin allergies. Different times it's worse than others, so I use Petals and Tails on my Bulldog. All right, let's do that. Petals and Tails, you're up. Are you ready for our final product, which is the Pure and White Peony made by Petals and Tails. Petals and Tails is a little bit different than all of the shampoos that we've been reviewing today because it is designed to specifically heal your dog's skin as well as keep your dog's skin in optimal shape. It is a little bit more of a it has a little bit more of a purpose than just to clean your dog. Okay. Now, since this product really is not dilutable, but it does, I have demoed this product before. This product does produce a lot of suds, so it does have good foam boosting powers. Because it is not a dilutable product, I'm going to add a tinge more because I want to be fair. I want it to be able to perform. So when I say a tinge, because you can see it's thinner than our other one, so it's obviously not going to froth the same. So we're going with a tablespoon, which is a very small amount of shampoo. So remember, we're only using a tablespoon, about this much of the bottle, to create this foam. And we shook it up. Remember that? I forgot to bring you in close. All right, we shook it up. Our warm water, not cold water, warm water. About the same amount as we've been adding to our other shampoos in this showdown. All right, and frothing this shampoo, if this works nicely, frothing this shampoo is going to give you even more reason to purchase it, because that means you can get more out of your shampoo. Okay, that's the whole idea. Are we ready? Double click. I'm impressed. No way. Oh, I think that just frothed quicker than the green Groom. Petals and Tails, who knew? Huh? You did it. But the important thing is, how does it clean? So let's take a look. Let's smell it first, guys. Oh my God. You have no idea how good this stuff smells. All these products smell amazing, but this one, and I'd say the Nature Specialty FrothTails, I don't know, they all smell good. The IGroom smell good. They all smell different from each other. We got foam. We definitely have foam. It held up. Oh my gosh. This product is a non-dilutable product, and it held up beautifully as a frothing shampoo. I cannot wait to see how it performs on the coat. And remember, the reason we froth is so that when we apply the shampoo to our pet, it stays where we want it instead of runs off the dog. That's wasting product. And if you're needing to conserve water because you may be a mobile groomer, frothing is wonderful. Ooh, that feels nice. Okay, I'm gonna go take a little nap. I'll see you guys later when I'm washing the dog. Pure and White Peony is the scent. This is hemp infused Petals and Tails CBD pet shampoo. This is not a dilutable product, but it froths like a champ. I'm telling you. Let's take a look at this little guy's leg. Whoa, that's nice. By frothing, you gotta stop. See, he's a brat. He's not behaving like a dog groomer's dog. This product feels silky. Oh, holy moly. I cannot believe it. And I'm honestly gonna tell you guys, because you know I'm honest with you. I feel like the Petals and Tails just outshined all of the products. As I'm applying it to my dog, and I'm feeling what it feels like, and how it moves through the coat, and how it feels like it's actually definitely cleaning well. They all cleaned well. I did not expect to see these results on Petals and Tails. And I'm being honest, very honest. You know I'm honest with you guys. I thought Petals and Tails, though it's one of my favorite shampoos, I thought it wouldn't froth like the others. And by frothing it, maybe it would lose some of its powers. I don't feel that way. I can feel how it's cleaning his coat. I can tell. I've been washing dogs for 18 years, professionally, and I can tell when a dog's coat and skin feels clean. Oh boy, now I have to give my exit statement on all these products. I'm going to think about that because I don't want to misrepresent any of them. They all are wonderful. I'm just really surprised about how some of these outperformed the others. IGroom did wonderful too. I'm going to finish washing this dog. Then I'm going to, him and I, when he's dry and brushed out, we're going to sit down and talk to you guys and give you our conclusion, how we feel about these products. And you'll get to see his coat. So how do we feel about this, guys? He's dry. I didn't fluff dry him very much. He just really needed a bath. He is clean. Definitely all products cleaned Big Gus very well. But we were discussing frothing. So which products frothed the best? I feel like the Petals and Tails, believe it or not, frothed very well. So that's one of my top choices. IGroom definitely. They all froth, but believe it or not, they froth good. But believe it or not, the one that I thought was going to come in number one, or at least number two, which was Nature's Specialty FrothTails shampoo that is designed for frothing, that was my least favorite today. That is my bottom pick. My top pick from just a performance level would be definitely, but it's tough. It's between the two, but I'm gonna have to say, okay, it's between Petals and Tails and IGroom. And I'm gonna pick Petals and Tails because the lather that it produced and the froth was so rich and silky and feel, and it rinsed very clean. All of them did, but that product impressed me more, and I couldn't believe it. However, from a price point, that is not my top pick. That is one of the most expensive shampoos. Not the most expensive, well, close. Actually, FrothTails is pretty expensive, in my opinion. So from a price point and performance, I would have to say, geez, I mean, at a price point and performance, which one is priced nicely and performed well? Tropiclean. I would say the Tropiclean. I was totally pleased with the clean. I was totally pleased with the way I could feel the way the products were working in his coat. And also Tropiclean is very affordable. And don't forget, I linked all the prices to these products below, guys. Petals and Tails and FrothTails are almost the same price if you look at that. And Petals and Tails blows FrothTails out of the water. In my opinion, it's just my showdown. And that's the way I feel about it. I am giving you guys the most honest review I possibly can, which is very important to me. As far as smell, FrothTails could possibly win that one. Petals and Tails is way up there too. I feel my two favorite products on the smell factor were FrothTails and Petals and Tails. So again, Petals and Tails is way up there. It really blows my mind. All of them smelled good. My least favorite smelling of the products that we demoed today was the Green Groom Odor Eliminator. I didn't care for the way it smelled. It didn't please my senses. That doesn't mean it didn't clean well. It did clean well. It frothed well too. So from a price point, I'd say Green Groom is a good choice too. It frothed very well. It cleaned very well. It just wasn't my favorite scent. You know, overall, guys, I'd have to say that Petals and Tails took the cake for performance for every avenue. It's priced a little high. However, you can buy it by the gallon from what I understand, and I don't think you can get a discount if you buy it by the gallon. That is $100 a gallon. If you look at the price of Nature's Specialty, which is made for frothing, that's priced at $84, $85 a gallon. Yeah, that's pretty close to Petals and Tails. So if somebody said to me, would you rather froth with Petals and Tails, or would you rather froth with FrothTails for $85 or $100? I would go with Petals and Tails all day because it's a much better product in every way. This was a very fun competition, and I took it very seriously, guys, and so did Gus. But my point is, I think that we really chose some awesome industry-leading products. You can't go wrong with any of the products that we chose. We were talking about which one I felt performed better or had a better price point. That doesn't mean that these were all awesome products that were up against each other. Every product we demoed today is a winner. Is a winner for frothing, is a winner for cleaning. I feel that we did a fair review, and I just really thought that FrothTails was going to impress me. And I was blown away that the other products against it, IGroom, Squeaky Clean, Green Groom, Odor Eliminator, as well as Tropiclean Pure Plum, I didn't expect them to stand up to FrothTails, but they were there. I mean, this was neck and neck. FrothTails, to me, only beat them out in the fact that it smelled really good. Performance, FrothTails was here, clean-wise. So there you have it. What are you going to froth?